Hi Capricorn, how's it going? I hope you're doing great today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm going to be doing a Celtic Cross spread for you today. This is the Celtic Tarot deck, in case anyone is interested. And then this is the Animal Spirit deck. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, in case anyone is interested. And I'll pull one card from that deck as well. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. Spirit, what is the message for Capricorn's current situation? Message for Capricorn's current situation. 7 of Pentacles reversed. When a card comes out reversed, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. What is crossing Capricorn or challenging Capricorn? You have the Ace of Swords reversed. Foundation message for Capricorn. 8 of Wands reversed. Their past message for Capricorn. Page of Pentacles. Their immediate future message. The Judgment card reversed, Major Arcana. The outcome they desire most in their situation, Capricorn. 6 of Wands reversed. There's your self-image, how you see yourself, Capricorn. You have the Page of Cups reversed. Your environment, or how others see you in your situation. You have the Hierophant reversed. Says Druid on this deck. Your hopes and fears, Capricorn. You have the 10 of Cups. And then your future, if all is to remain as is. 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, and then the card on the bottom of the deck is the Empress reversed. And then one Animal Spirit card, please, for Capricorn. Your Animal Spirit message is the Rabbit. Okay, so I usually do the Oracle card at the very end, but I feel I should do that message first. Okay, so let's see. Rabbit is Earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The rabbit is afraid of everything, is feeling overwhelmed, is frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. So the message with this card, Capricorn, is to notice your thoughts and words because they shape your destiny. When you are in balance, you're sensitive, you're a problem solver, and you're a good listener. But when you're out of balance, you over-explain and you talk fast. So to bring yourself back into balance, Spirit is recommending a day of silence. Okay? And then your first card that came out represents your current situation, and you have the 7 of Pentacles, and it came out reversed. So this is Taurus energy. This is a card of anxiety. Okay, so this card represents your current situation. So this could be anxiety, frustration, procrastination, it could represent bad business management or bad financial management. Feel like you're working without results, not finishing what you started, limited success or or limited rewards. A lack of rewards. There's a lack of long-term vision. For some of you, it could represent postponed retirement. It can represent a workaholic, being impatient, experiencing setbacks. It could represent not putting the effort in, low effort, low waste. You're experiencing disappointment or failure in some enterprise. Could be at your work, in your home life. Financial difficulties, usually the result of unwise monetary decisions, may be causing you concern. Spirit is saying it's time to take responsibility for how you use money. It could also indicate that some of you have moved too soon, hence the harvest will not be all it could have been. It could also mean that despite all your best efforts and timing, the harvest will not be as successful. What's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Ace of Swords reversed. And again, extra protection from Spirit, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is confusion, miscommunication, chaos, destruction, injustice, clouded judgment. Frustration is coming up again. I believe that when Spirit repeats the message, they really want you to get the message, okay? So frustration, for being frustrated about something, confused, there's misinformation, there's a lack of communication, miscommunication, arguments, hostility. There's a lack of assertiveness, for some making the wrong decision, lack of ideas, failure. The Ace of Swords is an extremely positive card. But when it comes out reversed, it just means that there's going to be delays or glitches. So for some, what you've planned for on the spiritual plane may not manifest on the physical plane as quickly as you had hoped. And this may be causing some frustration or tension. Okay. It could also indicate a painful truth or sharp cutting words. And it could also indicate that you should let go of an idea. And then your foundation card is the Eight of Wands reversed. And this card is represented by Sagittarius. So frustration again, chaos again, resisting change, feeling panicked, waiting, things are delayed, slowing down, slowness, being unprepared. Chaos is coming up again. You need to align with yourself internally. There's lack of speed, lack of movement, lack of action, lack of results, slow progress. Being impatient is coming up again. A lack of energy. It could represent domestic disputes for people who are married, being out of control, frustration. You could be struggling with internal disputes. Movement may be unwanted, stressful, or unpleasant, such as being transferred across the country when you'd rather stay put, but just go with the flow wherever it leads, okay? Allow yourself to be open to new experiences, but be prepared for what you're getting yourself into because your relationships may suffer. Marriage, business, partnerships, family may suffer. You might be required to reprioritize your schedule to accommodate other people's needs at this time. This card could indicate that you're being hasty, you're moving too fast, you're not in tune with the energy surrounding a situation, okay? It could represent delayed or canceled travel, missed opportunities, losing momentum, feeling like you're out of control. Some of you are dealing with jealousy. It could be a card of jealousy, unfinished business. Then your past card is the Page of Pentacles. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. Pages are messengers, male or female, in a general reading like this. The Page of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Page of Pentacles is someone who is ambitious, diligent, goal-oriented, a planner, a student, someone who's grounded. They represent either you or someone in your life, usually a younger person. It represents receiving good news. Spirit is saying, decide what you want, Capricorn, and then just go for it. You are, if this is you, Capricorn, loyal, faithful, dependable, reliable, consistent, mature, hardworking. It could represent a financial opportunity. This card is telling you to take advantage of opportunities, jump right in. It's a card of excellent prospects, laying the foundation, solid beginnings, developing a plan, setting a goal. It could indicate good news regarding the acquisition of money or material goods. Okay. Ambitious, determined, goal-oriented. Intelligent, refined, appreciative of the good life. And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Judgment card. Major Arcana came out reversed. So this card is all about self-doubt. Your inner critic is on overdrive. You're unwilling to learn karmic lessons, having self-doubt, no self-awareness, self-loathing, being indecisive, ignoring the call, false accusations, unfair blame, the Judgment reversed. Maybe you're hanging on to the past and using it as an excuse not to move forward. Or you're moving forward, but you're dragging the past with you. Your immediate future. Yeah, that's why they keep bringing up inner clarity, inner alignment. Interior factors are at work, but you have little or no control over them. You may be thinking about making some changes. Emotionally, you may be called upon to grow up. Even if you aren't sure just how to handle what's happening, you must make peace with the changes. Again, this is frustrating delays, postponements, possible loss or separation, the need to cope with life's changes. I'm just channeling the messages, so don't shoot the messenger, Capricorn. They're not from me, okay? They're from Spirit. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen, is the Six of Wands reversed. So, Leo energy, what is your personal definition of success? This is lack of recognition, no rewards again, lack of achievement. It could be private achievement. It's a card of egotism, fear. It could represent, again, an indefinite delay, losing, being at a disadvantage, being a follower, being a little, sorry, again, don't shoot the messenger. It can be a bit of arrogance, disloyalty, disappointment, broken promises, a lack of achievement, a lack of recognition, a lack of support, a lack of confidence, a lack of endurance, the Six of Wands, a fall from grace, lack of achievement, punishment, lack of recognition. It's a card of pride, excess pride. The hopes and wishes you have for your success are being delayed, often by factors over which you have no control. Again, Spirit is saying you're feeling frustrated and angry, ready to do battle to get things set right. You're being challenged by circumstances to take a stance about who you are and what you intend to accomplish. You may have experienced some kind of betrayal that has caused you to reevaluate your self-image. Then how you see yourself, your self-image card is the Page of Cups reversed, male or female, in a general reading. So the Page of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, being emotionally vulnerable, emotionally immature, insecure, disappointed. There's an imbalance of emotions. It could represent neglecting your inner child, ignoring your inner voice. It could represent creative blocks, emotional vulnerability, jealousy, canceled social events. It could represent canceled engagement, canceled proposal, doubting your intuition. Page of Cups reversed. Your self-image, how you see yourself. Overly sensitive. Someone whose feelings get hurt at the drop of a hat. A moody person who has no appropriate outlet for those strong feelings. The Page of Cups shows a fishy situation, something that you should look at carefully. Deception may be involved, flattery for gain, or secrecy in matters of the heart. Someone may be trying to seduce you, and you're blinded to the falseness of their intentions, or you may be playing the role of seducer, toying with someone else's emotions. If so, take care. You might get hurt yourself. Spirit, could I have a clarifier on top of this Page of Cups for Capricorn? So you have the 10 of Pentacles as the clarifier, and it came out reversed. Virgo energy. So this is a card of, it can be family feuds, family burdens, neglect, family neglect, divorce, bankruptcy, debt, instability again, marrying for money, unexpected change, breaking traditions, 10 of Pentacles. As the clarifier, rocky foundations, losing everything. You may be so established at this point that you're stagnating. Is a message here. The dark side of wealth, family disputes, a lack of stability. An investment that was lost. Okay, I'll keep going. And then your environment or how others see you and your situation is the Hierophant. And it came out reversed. So the Hierophant is represented by Taurus. You're challenging the status quo, you're rebelling, you're non-conforming. It's a card of unconventional relationships, having a new method. It's a card of ignorance. You're challenging traditions, unconventional lifestyles, being rebellious, having a new approach, being subversive. You want to you may wish to overthrow an old tradition that you feel is suffocating you, or that simply no longer serves your needs. Spirit is saying you can choose to live by whatever philosophy resonates with your true nature. You want to direct your actions your own way, even if this puts you in conflict with some established tradition or one you were raised to believe. Maybe your faith is being challenged in some way and you must reevaluate beliefs you've always taken for granted. This card represents stubborn bullheadedness. You may be in a rut, unable to see new things, or find useful ways to apply your beliefs in the real world. Maybe consider giving up some routines and trying something new. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation, is the Ten of Cups. This is Pisces energy. Your hopes and fears, happiness, homecoming, emotional stability, security, fulfillment, long-term relationships, marriage, reunions, joy, love, blissful relationships, destiny. This is nothing more and nothing less than the ideal family life. That's what you're hoping for. You just want a nice, happy family life, home life with your family. Okay? Love, harmony, true love, companionship. This card represents a time of completion, reaping what you have sown. It's all about abundance, but in a larger sense. Okay? This card is so favorable that it can offset any negative cards in a reading. It's about contentment, real love, domestic bliss, satisfaction in all your endeavors. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Three of Cups reversed. The Three of Cups reversed is all about, this card is represented by Cancer in the zodiac. This card is about a lack of friends, an imbalanced social life. It's about overindulging, gossiping, isolation, loneliness, a lack of social life, solitude, independence. Three's a crowd, broken engagements, canceled weddings is coming up again for some of you. Hardcore partying, cheating, affairs, splitting up. Take it how it resonates, okay? It'll mean different things for different, all of you. It could indicate that the gratification you're getting may be more sensual than emotional. You're still going to enjoy success, but your achievements will be in small things. Support systems, your friends or family have let you down, or maybe a party or celebration isn't going to go as planned. And then your last card is the Empress card, Major Arcana. This is a card of lack of self-reliance, emptiness, a lack of progress, a lack of confidence. Creative blocks is coming up again, lack of growth, overbearing, insecurity, dependence on others. Disharmony is coming up again. Smothering is coming up again. Overbearing tendencies. So this is basically Spirit is just telling you, Capricorn, you need to nurture yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You've been spending too much time taking care of other people. You need to take time out for yourself and stop neglecting your own needs. Okay, it's time for self-love, balance, and awareness that you deserve the same care and attention that you give to your loved ones. Be careful of nurturing, too much nurturing, and smothering something or someone else. Or be careful of trying to rush something, a creation or a project. Just back off and let nature take its course, okay? Time to focus on yourself, self-love, because that's a card of emptiness. So that is your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for letting me channel those messages for you today. Sending you lots of love and strength. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye.